Welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is Brittany Alana and I am living a joyous life and doing it boldly. I am paying off debt. Again. Well, I guess can you even say again if you've never really become debt free? But I've started the process again. And I think it's funny because I always just come back to this type of content and it's pretty much like finding joy on a budget. There's so many things I love to talk about, but it seems like I always come back to this topic because it's just so true and paramount in my life. So many other people are dealing with things as well. And so I just love talking about it. So we're going to talk about it. Okay, moving on. Today we are going to be talking about 5 steps to become debt free. Am I debt free yet? No. Am I going to be? Yes. Am I using these steps? Definitely. So I have deemed it debt-free in 5. And this is a step-by-step checklist that you can use to help you get started. Because a lot of times, we're so overwhelmed, we're so stressed about debt that you don't even start. And so the key thing I want you to do today is that this is your moment that you're going to start. You're going to stop the excuses. You're going to stop being fearful. You're going to stop, wondering if, when, who, what, and just do it. And I'm your accountability partner. I'm going to be cheering you along the way. So there's 5 different steps that I have deemed to be helpful on this journey. I don't want this journey to be any harder than it needs to be, so I need things to be simple. Before I get going, I do want to share that I am doing a digital printable every single day for the next 50 days because we're trying to pay off $13,000 worth of credit card debt. And this topic, I've created a printable checklist for you that gives you an overview of the things that you should be doing for every single step. So if you're like, wait a minute, what do I need to do? Get the printable. It's only $1. This blessing of you purchasing this $1 goes directly to our debt. I am sharing my journey not only on YouTube, but on TikTok as well. And so I do a daily update. And so if you're not following me on TikTok, my information's down below. Definitely follow along. It's been really fun just doing the debt updates every night. But every single cent that I make from these printables that I share with you, my budget planners, this checklist, the things that I have to come, which are pretty fun, goes straight to debt. So thank you in advance. All right, let's get into it. The first thing that you need to do is that you need to know what you owe. You got to know what you're working with. What type of debt do you have? How much debt do you have? What does it total? All of these things are going to be important and imperative that you do to start the process. And I know it can be very overwhelming. It can feel very stressful to write it all down. But when I tell you, I have been in your shoes multiple times, and I can tell you specifically this past May, I was in that same boat. I did not want to sit down and write all of my debt out because I'm like, I cannot believe I am back in this state again. But the moment that I did it, it gave me a path. I knew where I was starting, so that way I knew where I needed to go. And that is key. So what I want you to do is get your debts together, write it down, know what you owe so that way you can move forward. Number 2, the second thing is that you're going to make a budget. I love budgets over here. If you need to know how to make a budget, I'm your girl. I have a budget planner. It's only $5. It walks you through every single step that you need to take to create a budget that works for you and brings you joy. I'll have that link down below. I do videos sharing my budget breakdowns, how to do it, because I know sometimes it can be a little confusing or maybe sometimes complex. My version, so simple. So simple. But you're going to make a budget, and this budget is going to help you plan out where your money is going. Now you know how much debt that you have. You need to know how you're going to move your money around to make sure that you're paying on this debt. Not only are you paying those minimum payments, but you're going to want to put some additional income to those at some point. And we'll talk about that in a second. But creating a budget so that way you can stay within budget to help reach your goals, which your goal is to pay off debt, is going to be so important for you on this journey. Number 3, pick your plan. Are you going to be a debt snowball fan or a debt avalanche fan. The simplest terms for the two, the debt snowball, you start paying off the smallest debt and work your way up. The debt avalanche, you start working with your highest interest rate debt first and then work your way down. You have to figure out what works for you, but the nice thing about it is that you don't have to do it all in your head. There are calculators on the internet that will do the work for you, but you need to know what your debt interest rates, your minimum payments, all of that is for that calculation to work. All right. Number 4, you are going to cut back and earn some cash. So the first part is cutting back. You are going to assess your finances. You know, I'm very big on tracking your expenses. You're going to figure out what you can remove. A subscription, going out to eat every week, going to restaurants, hair done, nail done, everything did. Listen, your girl has been this whole summer without her nails done and her hair done because I'm trying to reach some goals. Sometimes you're going to have to make some sacrifices, and not saying you're going to have to do it for the rest of your life, but until you become debt free, like, you can put some stuff aside. I love to read. You have seen my bookshelves. I've had multiple book subscriptions. Ixnayed those because, listen, $15, $20 adds up. It might not feel like it, but it does. Not only are you cutting back, you are trying to earn some additional income, because the more that you can put towards those minimum payments, the faster you can pay off your debt. So that might mean side hustles. That might mean getting a part-time job. Anything that you can do to earn extra income. Dog sitting. A lot of people have been talking about plasma. Personally, I don't think I can do the plasma thing just because I feel like I would just pass out or something. Maybe I'll have my husband do it. I don't know. We'll see. But anything that you could do to earn extra income legally, do it. And then the fifth thing that you're going to be doing is you're going to track and celebrate your progress along the way. Y'all know that I'm the tracking girl. I love to track progress because I love to see me reach my goals, and it keeps me motivated. And that's why I'm sharing my journey with y'all. That's why I'm sharing it with TikTok and on other social medias, because not only does it show other people that they're not alone, not only does it encourage people, not only does it show people that, like, you can do it, but it also motivates me. When I see people cheering me on, it makes me want to keep going. When I see me paying off debt, coloring in my trackers, it tells me that, like, girl, you are doing it. My husband and I, we are doing it. And so finding a way to track your progress, whether it's you're coloring in something, whatever you want to do, tracking your progress and celebrating your wins along the way is going to be so important. And then the last thing, and this is a bonus, this is 6, but find an accountability partner. Y'all are my accountability partners. I could not do this without y'all. You keep me motivated, and I want to be that for you. And if you need an accountability partner and you need someone cheering you on, send me an email. My email will be down below, thebrittanyalana@gmail.com, and say, girl, I need you to be my accountability partner. Can you just check in on me every now and again? And I will do that. I promise. I give you my word that I will do that. I'm helping people with their budgeting because it's important to me, and I know it's going to help both of us reach that joyous life that we are seeking, and to do it boldly. So, recap. First thing that you're going to do, you're going to know what you owe. The second thing, you're going to create a budget that works for you. The third thing that you're going to do, you're going to pick a plan for your debt payoff, snowball or avalanche. The fourth thing, you're going to cut back on your spending and then find ways to earn additional income. And then the fifth thing that you're going to do, you're going to track your expenses. Not track your expenses, track your progress and celebrate the wins along the way. If you want a full checklist of the things that you need to do for every single step, definitely check the description down below. It'll be the link with the, it's a 2-page ebook that has a brief description of each step, as well as the multiple different things that you can check for each of the steps. It's only $1. Again, your purchase blesses us and my family, just like its book, I hope, gonna bless you. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure that you like and comment down below. What are you going to be doing to help with your debt payoff journey? And like I said, if you need an accountability partner, stick around, hang out with your girl. We have fun over here, but definitely send me an email. I'm more than happy to be that for you. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.